welcome to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in to another video. This week we got a bunch of cool stuff going on. My buddy Lane's coming over. He's gonna help us with the drag truck maintenance, getting it ready for race season here shortly. I also have an exciting announcement with our logo. And last but not least, how I practice the most realistic way possible for drag racing. We're not gonna waste any more time. Let's get right into it. Before we get too far, I did have this video most of the way edited, and unfortunately my computer crashed, so I lost everything. I had to restart, but I'm hammering down. I'm gonna get this video done for you guys. I still got work tomorrow. I don't really have time to be doing this. It's already 10 o'clock. I'm gonna have to go home and edit this, so please leave a like for that. It helps me out a ton, and enjoy the video. All right, guys, we're gonna start off here. We got Lane. Lane's gonna be starting a YouTube channel here soon. We got some oil filter, spark plugs. We're gonna run through the entire drag truck from front to back, back to front. Check all the bolts. It has no tranny fluid, oil. It's got no nothing right now. We'll get you guys set up and get going. As you guys just saw, we got the old trans cooler out right over there. This will be an item for the swap meet coming up here soon. The old trans cooler that was up here, the lines ran down and across the frame. This wire was zip tied to the trans cooler lines. So what I'm gonna do is take this clip here and just bolt it to one of the holes here in the frame so it doesn't go anywhere and it's not in the way of anything. Let me take care of this real quick and then we'll throw the truck up in the air and I'll show you guys the installed trans cooler in the back. Shout out to my mom, dad, and brother. They were out here getting stuff done, chipping away at things that needed to be done. Here's our trans cooler. We went with a little bit different design than our original square tube. Dad ended up making some Z brackets out of some extra diamond plate we had laying around. That gives it plenty of airflow. It won't be in the way of the tires, throwing rubber everywhere, so that'll be nice. It'll stay nice and clean. And then we have some new pretty lines running all the way up along the frame, tying in right up there, all nice and wrapped, away from the headers. Shouldn't be an issue. Now all we gotta do is the wiring. I'm excited to see how this works out. After going a couple of rounds, the transmission heats up and slows the truck down sometimes, makes it act up when the transmission's too hot. This is something I'm very excited about. I've been waiting on a while. I was finally able to make it happen. We have a new logo for the channel. Here it is. I ended up designing it myself. I was having a graphic designer work on something, but it ended up not working out. I wanted to try to tackle it myself anyways. So this is what I came up with. Let me know if you guys like it. I'm pretty excited about it. So that's the new big logo. Here's the old one I had on the gray truck, and here's our new one. I'm gonna be having the gold ones on here, gold ones on the C10, and then the orange reddish ones for the drag truck. And also here's a new font for the YouTube, Instagram, stickers. Now I'm working on making some shirts and hats with this logo right here. This will be the main channel logo. Might do some variations in the future. Still not sure yet, but for now it's awesome to have a new logo. I will be selling stickers. Now I know everyone's probably not gonna want stickers quite this big, so I am gonna make some little ones that can go on different things and fit a little bit nicer rather than having the big old logo ones. But I might do a couple different sizes, a couple different colors. So keep an eye out for stickers, shirts, hats, all kinds of merch and stuff. Very excited to get this stuff rolling out. Now I'll show you guys how I get my practice in without being at the track. At my parents' shop here, we're lucky enough to have a full-sized actual race tree here in the shop. This is how we practice the most realistic without being in the car. I'll show you guys my setup. This is the trans brake button. So in my truck, this is the button I let go of when I'm ready to go. I made a little bracket, you could say, for it, so I can practice the exact same way I do in the drag truck. Here in the drag truck, this is my trans brake button. So as you can see, I have it set up basically right off to the side. I have my chair set up to practice as close as I can to how I'm actually sitting when I'm in the truck. So all I do is push this guy down and let go of it when I'm ready to go. Jumping back over to the practice area, I have all the details for my truck programmed into this, how fast it leaves, everything else, so it's as accurate as can possibly be. I have it right now set up to just single player and random. That's pretty important to me because when we're racing, the lights are staggered one way or the other. I want it to be random. I don't want it practiced the same way every time because I'm not gonna be racing with the same person with the same time every time. So I like the randomness factor, so I really have to pay attention to what I'm doing. I'll show you guys a little run through. Basically how I do it is I put my hand on the trans brake button and push it all the way down as a flat hand, like a karate chop. Barely just rest my thumb on the button all the way down. When I'm ready to go, I fling my hand off to the side instead of pulling up off the button. When I pull up off the button, the spring in the truck, I'm not quick enough to be consistently letting off the spring at the same rate. So I try to take as much of my mistakes out of it as I can, and I found this to be the best. So we'll run through a couple passes. This is really cool. The blue lights are similar to our home track. We got the blue LED up top for the pre-stage and stage bulbs. And all I have to do to get started is push down the button. My opponent stages, and then I go. So as you can see there, I was 015 red. Therefore, I was too quick. I left before the light was green, so I lost. There's a 004 green. That's what we want. There's a 007. That's what we're looking for. We want the double O's. The double O's are great. And as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see the numbers up here. They're randomly changing. That doesn't matter, even though I run close to the same time every time. Like I was talking about, having the randomness is very helpful, being as real as we can. Because yes, this simulates being a faster car versus a slower car. You don't always know what you're gonna be. And if I really wanna step it up, I'll even throw my helmet on sometimes. I'll give you a quick little rundown of why I run my helmet the way I do. Basically, it looks like it might as well be a welding hood. Looking from inside, it's super dark. Can't really see anything. What I did was I put 5% tint, limo tint on the inside, and then I took some vinyl, black vinyl stickers and wrapped everything on the outside. So all I can see out of is this little slit right here. What that does for me is it keeps my vision very focused. I don't have much distractions outside of what I need to be looking at because I really need to be focused on the light and when I need to leave. So I found this helps a lot. Tinting it, since the lights are so bright, obviously dims the lights out. I find it's easier with the dimmer lights racing at day and nighttime even. I like having the darker lens. The type of racing we do, it's all about consistency. It's not about how fast you can go, it's how consistent you can be and how closely you can guess your time. Going along with the being consistent thing, in this type of racing called bracket racing that we do, consistency is key. After every pass, I will fill up the fuel. I have a marker back to the same spot. Before every pass, I air the tires to this exact same pressure. I have switches in the truck to control the temperature of the engine, transmission, different stuff like that. So I will monitor my temperatures. I will make sure I'm in the same ranges that I want to be in. Me, I'm very lucky to have this, have the Porta-Tree, be able to come over here and practice. And this is supposed to help me not be too rusty when we get back to the racetrack, but we'll see here soon. That will be it for today's video. As always, I appreciate all the support. Thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like, comment, let me know what you guys thought. Take it easy and we'll catch you on the next one.